everyone, it's your girl Rihanna back with another video. So as you all know, I am going to be a trainee with Ballet Met next year, which means I will be moving from my home in Virginia to my apartment in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm so freaking excited to be living on my own, but also really scared because this is gonna be my first time like actually living on my own. I kind of lived on my own last year for the first time when I was in New York for ABT Summer Intensive, but my mom came every single weekend, so it's not really the same. This is the first time that I'm gonna be like alone. I'm moving in tomorrow and I still have to pack everything. Last night I did manage to pack all of my clothing there, so that's one thing done. But let me show you what my room looks like right now. Here is my room. It is chaos. And I feel like in every single video, my room is always a mess, but I promise it doesn't always look like this. I just got back from vacation, as you guys saw in my beach vlog. So yeah, that's why it's kind of a mess, but see, here are my clothes and more of my clothes. My dad gave me a mabuhay bag to put clothes in, but it's really big, so. As you guys can see, my bag is literally overflowing, so I might end up taking some of these clothes out, but we'll see, because I don't know what I'm gonna need besides dance clothes, but I don't know what like normal clothes I'm gonna need. I don't know why I always do this to myself and I leave everything to the last minute. Not schoolwork. I never left schoolwork last minute, but with everything else, I leave it last minute and then I stress in the end. But then it always works out at the end. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Okay, so game plan. I'm gonna declutter and pack my room, and then I'm gonna pack all of the apartment essentials that I ordered like a couple weeks back. They're all downstairs in my living room. I'll show you guys those later. And since we're driving to Ohio, we're gonna bring a U-Haul, and my parents want to buy my furniture here now, so we're gonna take a trip to IKEA to buy my furniture. And earlier this week I picked out the furniture that I wanted, so that is all organized. And I also have to groom the rabbits too. I have to clip their nails. It's about 12:15 now, so let's get this done. This is gonna take forever. Okay, so the first thing I want to tackle is my monstrosity of a desk. It is a huge mess, and I have this tendency to leave stuff on the floor, and I'm always like, oh, I'll just throw it away later, oh, I'll put it away later, and then I never do, so all this crap is just near my desk. Here is all of my papers from high school. Yeah, I never got around to recycling them, so it is the day to do it. I don't know if I should keep this. Like, look at my cute ass notes. I want to keep them, but like, I have absolutely no purpose for them. Okay, I brought our recycling bin upstairs. I'm just gonna put this all. Oh, my old calculus test. I don't remember how to do any of this stuff anymore. But I got a 4 on the exam. This old notebook, what did I use this for? Oh, bio. Don't remember any of this stuff anymore. I might just rip out my old notes and then donate these notebooks, because there's still paper in here that people could still use, so. Also, I have these 2 Gainer Minted point shoe bags. Can I recycle these? Are these recyclable or something? I don't want to just throw them in the trash and let them float in the ocean. Oh, my old accordion thing. I never looked through my school stuff. Like, once COVID canceled school, like, I never looked at my school stuff again. My old calculus notebook. I used up quite a bit of this book. I might just recycle this. Okay, I have now emptied the underside out, and then I'm gonna declutter the top and the drawers, and then I'm gonna pick what things I want to bring with me to my apartment. This was the apartment checklist I used for like my supplies, and this really helped a lot. So if you are moving into your own apartment, this is the packing list by Sophia Lee. I just found her on YouTube, so go get you her packing list. These are some masks that I forgot to throw away. Guys, if you can, use reusable masks, but if you are using disposable masks, don't forget to cut off the sides, or else the sea animals. If these masks somehow end up in the sea, these masks can end up tied around some animals' legs or something like that, so be mindful. This is my birthday present from Eugenia. It's a light up moon, but I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a little carving of Luna, my bunny. It is so freaking cute. It's run out of battery right now, but I'll charge it up and I'll show you guys, but I'm gonna bring this to my apartment with me. Okay, so now I've cleared everything off the top of my desk. Now I'm just gonna decide what I'm gonna bring with me to Ohio. So, since I am not doing college right now or any schooling, I'm not gonna really need any stationery, but I do love myself some bullet journaling. Okay, in my top drawer, this is most of my stationery. Do I want to bring all my washi tape? Guys, I haven't even touched a planner in so long because I literally have nothing to do. I've had nothing to do since quarantine started, so. Okay, so what I've decided to do is that I'm just gonna bring my stationery that I want in this cute little pouch that I got from Target a couple years back. So I'm gonna bring my Muji pens, obviously, my Muji pencil, ruler. These are my favorite pens, the Univol Signo. These are so good for note taking. Whiteout. My scissors. Of course, I'm gonna bring my mild liners. I'm never gonna leave these behind. I'm gonna bring my Crayola Super Tips. I'm just gonna put them in this little pouch. Okay, next drawer is my makeup drawer. I'm just gonna lay everything out here. I cleared out my entire makeup drawer, and then also down here I have all my palettes. Okay, so all the drawers are cleared out and I have all of my makeup laid out here. So I'm just gonna decide what I want to get rid of and what I want to bring. Okay, so the thing is, they canceled our fall season and they canceled all shows for the rest of 2020, so I'm not gonna be performing anytime soon. I used to have this whole obsession with makeup and like I bought like so many eyeshadow palettes, but now like as I've gotten older, like I don't really care for makeup that much anymore. And I want to give a lot of these palettes to someone who'll use them more than me. So I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I haven't touched this in a long time, and I have a person in mind who could really love this palette. I already promised Eugenia that I would send this to her, so I need to go mail this to her. Okay, this palette is absolutely beautiful, but I barely touch this palette. As you guys can see, like I've never hit pan on any of these things. My Naked 3 palette, this was like one of my first eyeshadow palettes ever, but I barely ever use this. This is hard. I do really like this palette. This is really good for on the go. These ColourPop eyeshadows, don't really use these. Too Faced Peanut Butter palette. This is a discontinued palette, so I don't want to give this away. Anastasia highlighting palette, never gonna give this away. Bretman Rock X Morphe, another amazing palette. The Too Faced Chocolate Gold, these are amazing. I have this palette, which is like all warm tones, and then I also have the Morphe 02, which is also all warm tones. I don't know what to give. My Urban Decay Electric palette, I barely touch this. I'll keep this because this is my only like color palette for like shows. But this is actually my first makeup palette that I ever bought. Then the Jaclyn Hill palette. See, I don't know which one I'm gonna keep out of the two of these. Okay, y'all, I've made my decisions. I'm kind of really shocked about what I picked. So I ended up keeping obviously the Chocolate Gold palette, the Peanut Butter palette, and the Tartelette and Bloom palette. And I'm gonna be giving my Morphe palettes away. God, I'm gonna keep my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is what I use for my performances. And I'm gonna give these away to friends. So, yeah. Okay, so I've packed everything into this one little makeup bag. This makes me so happy knowing that my makeup collection is so small. I love it. Okay, so I've put everything from my desk into this little bag. This is a bag that I usually bring to the theater with me whenever I have performances. So I have like my makeup in here, everything I just showed you guys. And then I have like my stationery. So yeah, and then all just fit into this little bag. Okay, so I feel quite pooped. And I want to take a break from packing, and I really don't have that much to do. all I have to do is just like clean up this room. We're gonna go to IKEA. So apparently the U-Haul can fit my bed frame. My parents just want to make sure that I have a place to sleep on, at least for our first night there before we get our furniture. Hey everyone, so my mom, my brother and I just got back from shopping. So basically we went to IKEA and we got a bed frame, and I'm so excited about this bed frame. It's like a beautiful gray color, and when I just saw it in the store, I was just so in love, and I'm so excited to put it in my apartment because the gray matches my apartment theme. And then we went to Target and I just got a couple last minute things, and then we went to H Mart and I got a rice cooker, which is an essential in an Asian household. Okay, what I need to do is I need to do the rest of my laundry that's in the basket right now. I need to pack up my computer, then I have to pack everything that's downstairs that I bought, so like all my pots and pans, all my silverware, all of that stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so over here I have like all of my dance stuff and exercise equipment. So in this bag I have all of my tights. You have all of my ballet tights in there. And then in this bag I have like all of my leotards. I don't know how many I have. I have like 50 or something like that. I need to pack my dance bag. So this is actually my old school backpack, but I've decided to make it into a dance bag because I really like this backpack, but I'm not going to be going to school right now. But I will be dancing, so I decided to make it into a dance bag. Basically what's in here so far is my block booties, essential for warming up, my point shoes, I wear Gainer Mindens, my perfect fit point toe pads, my jazz shoes and my character shoes. And then I'm just gonna put these in here, my new flat shoes. And then this is my point shoe kit. So this has like my sewing kit and like tiger's balm for whenever my muscles are sore. So that is as an essential. And then in this bag, I was planning to bring all my exercise equipment, so my ankle weights, my TheraBand, my stretch band. This, I put my phone in this and I wrap it around my arm for when I run. Okay, now I'm in my living room and this is everything that I need to pack. These are all of my like apartment essentials, like my bowls, my silverware. I even have my bath rugs, hangers, and like kitchen utensils, more towels. So I'm gonna try to pack all of this into there, but I doubt all of it will fit. So let's go. Okay, so I packed all of my kitchen stuff in this bin, and this is gonna be my kitchen mat. It's nice and soft, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this design. Peep my chinelas. I'm absolutely obsessed with this design because like it just matches my room's aesthetic. Here I'm just gonna carry all of the bath towels, some of my toiletries. I have my rice cooker, my velvet hangers, I'm so excited about those, my storage containers, and that's it. Just clipped the bunny's nails, and I never ever hold them, guys. But I only hold them when I have to because they absolutely hate it. But look at Fifi! He's the cutest. Okay, I'll put you down. He hates being held. Okay, I had to make a shirt change because I got messy. But as you can see, I have scratch marks on my arm. Bunnies hate being picked up, and I only ever do it when I absolutely have to, like when I have to groom them. So, yeah. Just wanted to say that. All right, here is the situation right now. I have my decorations, and then I have my clothes, and it was really hard to zip this. I probably will end up sending some more clothes home once I get there. My camera bag, My computer, my dad packed up the cords, another bag of clothes, foam roller, tampons, some accessories, my bag of leotards, tights, my workout stuff, my stationery and makeup, and my dance bag. And now this. I want to take some of these with me as decoration. Like, I want to take these 2-point shoes with me that were given to me by friends, and these two plants, fake plants. And then I want to take this crystal, and then I want to take my autographed point shoes by Catherine Morgan because they're very special to me and I want them to be with me. So yeah, let's go pack these up. Okay y'all, so I've packed all my decor up and I'm just gonna end it right here for the night. I'm pretty much done. All I have to do tomorrow basically is fold up the rest of the laundry, put it in my clothing bags, and then I also have to pack up the rabbit's room. Did I forget to mention that? My rabbits are moving in with me, so I have to pack up their whole room tomorrow. Guys, it is 1:42 in the morning. I'm so tired. And I'm still gonna wake up early tomorrow to do all of these things, so I'll see you all tomorrow. I need more sleep, so don't test me. I don't want things to get messy, yeah. Drop down and leave your ass empty, yeah. Like I just wanna hit delete. Come and test me, hit you with that smite.